Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back recording another video a day after. I'm like on a roll right now. Just gotta keep this going. But I'm recording this video in between or right before going to work. So I'm gonna try to make it quick. And my fiance is at the gym and the child right now. So we got a little bit of time. So I am 9 months now into being a father, and I feel like I have a few things to say. It's been a great experience for me. I think for my fiance as well. I think we both had a great time. We love our child, of course. I think what's expected, but like I'm gonna say something negative. No, I'm not saying anything negative. I feel like as a dad, I want to say my experience because in the beginning it was definitely a little bit. I feel like weird because I think in like the first month and a half, I was still trying to like figure out my feelings for the child, not because I didn't like want to love him or anything, but like I just met him, right? I felt like my fiance kind of already had that shit, like the baby was inside of her, so like my fiance already had that like kind of like I don't know kinship maybe or like knowing of they knew each other already, so I feel like they were pretty I feel like they were already pretty close, and I didn't feel like I had that like the first month and a half, so it was definitely a little bit weird. But as the time went on, of course, like I started developing like more feelings for him, and then now like I couldn't even imagine like nine months ago like without him. Like it's kind of crazy, but in the beginning it's definitely a little bit tough because of that. He also likes her more in the beginning, so he definitely cried a lot with me, but that usually goes away, and it's usually just because she can feed him and you can't. So just, if you get him a bottle, for the most part he'll probably be fine. If he doesn't want the bottle, then you just gotta keep patting him on the butt and then pushing in his ear, just crying, just trying to soothe him, you know. There was one day where it was early on before she went back to work. I feel like me and him really started bonding after the 6 month period when she started going back to work, when I had him like for like 3 days, 4 days in a row, instead of her just completely taking care of him. But in the first, I think 2 months, it was one day where she went out with some of her friends for a night. So I had to put him to bed for she went out like at 5 or 6, so I had him for the rest of the night. That was the first time I had him, and he cried the entire night up until I think she got back like at maybe 11 or something. So she got back at 11 and he was still crying. I felt so bad. It was like just looking at him, you want to help him, but there's like nothing you can do or nothing you know to do. And at that point, he wasn't really used to me carrying him. Babies aren't really gonna like other random people carrying them. They're gonna like they're just gonna like the people that they know. So just as the days go on, the baby's gonna like you more. It's just gonna be a more enjoyable experience. For example, he up until like a few weeks ago, he didn't really like my mom. He just so he's 9 months now, and every Saturday I drop him off for the last few months now, so I can go to the gym on Saturdays and like Sundays sometimes. So my mom's been taking care of him those days just for like a few hours, and in the beginning he did not he was not a fan. He was not a fan of her, but now like he looks to her, he goes to it wants to be carried by her. So it just really takes time with all those kinds of things. I honestly think it's a great experience. I love him to death. Like it's kind of crazy. Like a year ago, or like even 2 years ago, I feel like I don't know if I'm a completely different person because of this, but definitely it's definitely different and fun. So if you're a dad, probably a few months in, promise you just give it a little bit of time. He'll be smiling at you and looking at you to carry him and then have fun and all that. But it's not always super nice. We've been to like the hospital 4 times. Honestly, we might just be a little bit dramatic, or not having to take him to the hospital. But he's had a fever, had allergic reactions, so he's allergic to eggs, which is I think he gets over that soon. Like as they grow, they get over that. He was allergic to like some like a pepper that was on some meat that we gave him one time. So we had to take him to the hospital. He's been fine all the time and pretty quick visits, but still, while you're waiting there, you're super worried. You're like, damn, like man, I messed up, blah blah blah. Like, I should have done this. But as long as you talk to your doctor, if anything, I feel like if I would rather be safe than sorry. So if anything happens, I tell my fiance, call the doctor, ask them what to do. If they say go to the hospital, go to the hospital. you have your pediatrician. So I would feel safer having the doctor tell me that he's fine than having to just let him go to sleep, you know? And now he's just started crawling too, so he's just he's crawling everywhere and trying to put like he's always trying to put everything in his mouth, but now he's like crawling and stuff and standing up, and then he kind of knows just to fall on his butt, but a little bit scary. I don't want him to fall on his head or anything. I don't know, man. It's a pretty wild experience, if I'm being honest. I'm 29 years old now. I still feel like a kid. Like, it's insane. Like, I don't know. Which it's cool though, because I see like myself in my child, which is crazy. Which I guess what's supposed to happen, and kind of a full circle moment, because you can I can think back to those moments where, like, my mom, she was extremely strict and she beat the shit out of me. Honestly, probably way too many times, if you ask me. But she loves me to death. And you probably have the same experience, some of us, when like your mom is just kissing you and just loving you too much, and you're like, oh bro, get off of me, like leave me alone. And like, that's how I feel towards him. And I can and I can just think back to like me being a kid and just like wanting my mom to get away from me. Funny. It's just extremely funny. But guys, that's it for the video. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you're a new dad, good luck out there. I'm sure you guys will do great. Just have fun, and it's just gotta enjoy the ride and just watch them grow. It's been pretty cool, man. I will catch you next one. Peace.